Hi Cancer, welcome to Tarot-blee Accurate. So this is going to be a little bit different. This is a Maslow's pyramid reading, and the reason why is because it's become apparent to me that there's an immediate need for this. There's a lot of changes going on for everybody, and some of you are having a hard time coping with these changes because there are blockages. You know, we can't progress and see how these things are good for us, or maybe we can see them but we can't quite achieve them because there's blockages there. And so we need to start at the bottom. What's that Drake song? Started from the bottom, now we're here. That thing, right? Started from the bottom, work our way up to the top of the pyramid. Anyway, for those of you who are not familiar with Abraham Maslow, he's a psychologist who had this idea about a pyramid where, you know, at the bottom, if our physiological needs aren't being met, if we don't have food to eat, air to breathe, if we're not getting sleep, we certainly can't be worrying about other people respecting us, about finding our soulmate, about, you know, being a philanthropist, things like that, being our best self. So we're going to work from the bottom to the top, see what we can either do to fix what we need to at each level or reinforce it, because everybody's going to come into this pyramid at a different level, and sometimes we're going up and down the pyramid at different times in different ways, right? But it's never a bad idea to strengthen those areas even if you've surpassed them, okay? So for those of you who are new, thank you for tuning in. For those of you who have been here before, I really appreciate your support, all of your likes, your shares, the fact that you subscribe. If I take a little longer to talk today, I'm running out of breath because I've been ill, so feeling awesome, just kind of can't catch my breath, so be patient, I'm sorry. For those of you who gave your input and voted on the next kind of reading that we'll do, I appreciate that, and I'm going to get to those. It was just that these are really important, it seemed to me, and that's the whole reason why I do these, to help other people, you know, kind of affirm what they know on their gut intuition, and to have the confidence to follow that so they can live their best life, get to that self-actualization peak of the pyramid. So, on that level, thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, blah, 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 blah. I appreciate you. Okay, so before we even start with this, we have this one coming out, the Ten of Swords, and this is saying, you know, whatever it is that hurt you, it didn't hurt you actually as bad as you anticipated it hurting you. Made you a little tired, made you a little fatigued, but at the same time, it's like there's angels around you that are preventing you from really feeling this on a deeper level than you even thought. Like, you might be surprising yourself, like, wow, that didn't hurt as bad as I thought. Anyway, there's that. So I guess the message there is just kind of to know that you do have spiritual stuff around you, guiding you, protecting you, and it's okay to follow your intuition. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what do we do at the bottom of the pyramid with our physiological needs? So this is our needs for food, oxygen, our health. Health also comes in on that second level, but for sleep, stuff like that. Hormonal balances. So that's important for one of you at least. We've got the Nine of Swords. Okay, you're not getting enough sleep, some of you. And the reason why is because of your worries, your anxiety, your fears. Fucking stop, okay? Stop worrying, because worrying doesn't change the outcome of something anyway, right? So if you're not getting sleep, you definitely can't be worried about other ish in your life, and you can't be solving problems, and you can't move up the pyramid to be your best, most happy self if you're doing this all the time. Knock it off. Knock it off, Cancer. What else do we have on that bottom physiological level for Cancers? Whoa. Queen of Cups. So this is saying, and I read this card differently a lot of times, and this time is one of those times where it's like, you see how she's pregnant, okay? And this is emotion, and there's a storm in the background. So this is saying, despite what's going on in your life that makes you emotional, in a not so positive way, like, it's like rebirth, you know, like she's giving birth to positivity. So try to see things for the best, like really focus on what it is that makes you happy, and then, you know, give birth to your own happiness. Go after what it is that you want. Does that make sense? That's how you find emotional fulfillment and joy. Moving on to safety. Now this is like your physical safety, like, you know, being safe in your environment, but it's also about safety in routine, knowing what to expect on the day-to-day. Do you have a job? Do you have enough money to pay your bills? Do you have your health? Like, do you have a family? And is it safe to speak your mind with them, to share how you feel with your family, that sort of a thing? And it says, just stay focused on work stuff, hobbies, like doing things with your hands, if that makes sense. Things that are very detail-oriented. That's going to help you, especially in work. And then it's also like, don't divide your energy too much. And so this is funny that it went with that card right there, the Eight of Pentacles, because it's saying like hyper focus on one thing at a time. The more that you spread your energy out here and there, the less productive you're going to be and the less safe you're going to feel. One thing at a time, Cancer, this month, okay? Moving up the pyramid to love and belonging. Whoa. That's cute. I love this for love and belonging. This is the happily ever after. This is like after you've achieved your safety, like the safety being like a place to live, like all this grass is like a very earth energy, the day-to-day. That's where you find a lot of your happiness and joy and good conversations and fun. That's cute. So it's just saying, really embrace the happiness from the love that you receive from others, for the love that you feel about yourself. This is friendship. This is going to be also like about bonding with friends. This is a lot about spending time with friends. I don't know if you saw them on the bench talking and just being like overjoyed and things are wonderful. This is like sexual intimacy, your family, showing love to others, others loving you. What else here? Seven of Swords. So this one, let's get a little bit more information on it. Okay. Here's the deal for some of you. In the area of love, some of you really love what you're doing for your work, okay? What you're doing for your work. But it's come to the time where you've realized that it's time to walk away from what you're doing and you just don't feel like you can. Okay? Now, for whatever reason that it is that you need to step away from what you're doing or just do it in a different way, in a different location, and then your hesitancy to do that, whatever it is, you're not showing yourself enough love, okay, by sticking where you are. How do we fix it? Don't focus on the unhappiness of a change. Focus on the happiness that could come from it. And it's just saying be patient, that things don't happen boom overnight. And like I said, this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everyone. But think about what made you happy in the past and then try to bring more of that into the future, into the now. That was weird. That went on a tangent there for love. Whoa, cards are getting real jumpy for love. Yeah, see, this is a person like blazing ahead. This is a person, with their work energy, just taking that and going forward, like really quick on a horse. And then the bunny is about, production. What do bunnies do? Produce more bunnies over and over and over. So this is a good thing for you. So if you love what you're doing, try to do it in a different way. Because something's amiss right now. There's something that has to shift or change, okay, for you to bring more of the love of what it is that you do back. Okay. Esteem. So this is having self-esteem. This is having confidence, which is going to be needed, I guess, for some of you, for any of you that resonated for in the love area with the work thing. This is respecting others, gaining the respect of others, all of that. And again, your cards are getting kind of jumpy. So this is maybe where a lot of you are coming in on the pyramid, is kind of between level 3 and 4. So you're almost to the top, and that's a good thing. What do we have here? Same thing. Focus on one thing at a time. Details, details, details. Really, really focus on the details. And then this is that card saying it's time to just move on. Frogs indicate change, and change for the better. And she has all of the knowledge and all of the information she needs in her boat to take along with her. And she's following her intuition. She's going with that moon, and she's moving her boat into calm, peaceful waters, okay? Because she's smart. She's really smart. But she's also in control. She's steering her own ship. Now, challenges that you're going to come into doing that is not getting enough rest. So we're bouncing back down to that physiological need. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're not going to be successful at this. And then the other challenge is seeing who's around to help you and taking advantage of that help. Locating and really seeing resources available to assist you with whatever this change is. Now, it could be moving jobs, it could be moving homes, it could be moving on from a bad circumstance, a bad relationship, moving on from a person, but either way, you're going in the right direction. And once you do that, you are going to gain self-esteem and confidence. You're going to respect yourself for the decision that you made, for the fact that you actually took this leap of faith and you did it, and then other people are going to respect you for that too. And then that's when we get to self-actualization, where everything is, wonderful, and you're really good at solving problems, and you can see things as they are without passing judgment, and you just accept things, and your heart is open and happy, and you're helpful, and all of these wonderful things. What do we have? It does require you to walk away from something that you know that you have to, and you look back over your shoulder and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, but you need to. Okay, that's how you get here, sweethearts. This is where you become the Queen of Pentacles, where everything is stable, everything is predictable. You're able to nurture others because you have nurtured yourself, because you have everything that you need. Now you're worried that you'll end up unhappy, okay? But you won't. Your intuition is telling you that this is the time to do it. This is reassurance for those of you trying to figure out how to get here. Now, some of you are concerned that, it's a hopeless endeavor. Like, you'll never get there. But here's the deal. This card here, you see all these little stars around that that come into this big star. It's like law of attraction, setting your little wishes, and then they all culminate into this bigger, more beautiful thing than you ever imagined. Your emotions are balanced, which, let's be honest here, sometimes that's hard for Cancers. You're a water sign. Same thing is true for Pisces and Scorpios. I know I'm a Scorpio moon sign. Extra drama over here. But it's just saying that everything will be in balance then. So basically, I guess what we're trying to say here in the self-actualization section is that ultimately, you can't do that until you make these changes. They're very important for you. So I hope that's helpful. If you need help navigating your changes, go ahead and reach out to me. My contact information is below in the description box. But otherwise, see you soon for love readings and stop, drop, and rolls. Bye. Mwah.